Hi, my name is Sue Zabilka, and I'm a Senior Sales Director with Mary Kay Cosmetics. I've been building my business for over 16 years, and I just want to thank you for taking the time to watch this short video about the Mary Kay opportunity. I promise this video will just be right around 5 minutes in length because I know that over 16 years ago when my husband wanted me to learn a little bit more about Mary Kay, I didn't want to give it 5 seconds, let alone 5 minutes. I thought I was very happy. I was working a full-time job as a makeup artist for a major cosmetic company at Marshall Field's, which is now Macy's. However, we also had an 18-month-old son at the time, and I knew I didn't like leaving him every day, and I missed him, and I knew if I continued to work the hours that I was working, that I was going to miss a lot in the future as well. So that did make me think twice. And I don't know whether you're watching this as just doing it as a favor for your consultant to help her win a prize or for a promotion or something like that, but if that's the case, thank you. Or maybe you are intrigued about possibly being a consultant. But either way, I just love getting the information out because I find that maybe women either have no information about Mary Kay or they might have some wrong information. So either way, this just helps us to get the word out there, and feel free to share this with your friends as well. So anyhow, let me take you back 16 years ago. I was working full-time as a makeup artist, and I loved what I was doing. I just didn't like the environment that I was doing it in. Can anybody relate? And I also didn't like working retail. I knew working weekends, holidays, and evenings was not the way I wanted to spend the rest of my life, and it certainly wasn't the way I wanted to spend my time, especially when my children were small. Now, my husband had met a woman in his office that was a Mary Kay consultant, and she had explained to him a little bit about the opportunity. And he came home and told me, Sue, you got to meet this woman for coffee. She's making good money, and she's not working the crazy hours you are. Just meet her for coffee. At the very least, you'll leave more educated. And so I did. So I met her. I sat there begrudgingly with my arms folded, just waiting to hear what she had to say. But what I found was I was very pleasantly surprised, and I knew there was a lot that I didn't know. And that's why I'm so passionate about sharing this information, because I know there's a lot of people out there in the same boat that I was in. So anyhow, just a couple quick facts. First of all, Mary Kay is a real woman, okay, not like Betty Crocker. She does exist, and she did exist. She built the company over 50 years ago for women to empower them and so that they could earn an executive income without having to compromise their principles of God first, family second, and career third. Mary Kay believed that in that order, everything works. Out of that order, things just don't work as well. She also based the company on the golden rule, treating others as you would like to be treated. Now there's an idea, and it's so wonderful, and she's so right. And also, there is also no territories. If you have friends and family anywhere in the United States, they can all be your customers, or they could all be on your team. And then the other thing is that there's a lot of flexibility. Okay, there's a lot of flexibility in Mary Kay. When I started, I was working full-time. I had an 18-month-old. I only had a very short amount of time that I would dedicate to this, and it was 2 nights a month. I would hold an appointment from 7 to 9 p.m. every other Friday, okay? And I found that I was making more money in the 2 nights a month than I was my whole week at Marshall Field's. So once again, my husband said to me, Sue, it doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure out if you put a little more time into Mary Kay, you could work yourself out of the other job and then work your business at the times that work best for you. And he was right. So how do we make money in Mary Kay? Good question. By selling our amazing products, of course. First, you have to love the products. Hopefully, you have already tried our products. Now, as for me, I had not even been facialed before I listened to the opportunity, but I was intrigued enough to do so afterwards. And of course, that's the easy part. I fell in love. So anyhow, we have the privilege of earning 50% commission on the products that we sell. We are the highest paid of any direct sales company out there. And it's a heck of a lot more than the 3% commission I was earning at the department store. And the nice thing about Mary Kay that I loved is it's best done on a more intimate level where you can meet people one-on-one, or possibly you can go up to 4 to 6 people. The average party is anywhere from 3 to 6 people, the size that fits around a kitchen table, because the most important thing are the relationships. It is a relationship building business. The most important thing is that the customers like you, they trust you, they want to see you again. Mary Kay products are consumable and people fall in love with them and they need to reorder them. And so I love that I get to talk with my customers usually 3 to 4 times a year, and I find out what's going on in their lives. I've seen people get engaged, get married, have their first child, send kids off to college. It's wonderful. And I love that I can all do this out of my home and during the times that work best for me and for my family. My schedule changes probably 4 times a year when the schedules change with my kids at school, with their sports, their extracurricular activities, and I love that I have that flexibility. So not only do we make money by holding the appointments, and then of course the wonderful reorders that come with it, then of course when people get around other Mary Kay women, they see the fun and the flexibility and the wonderful products, and a lot of times they will also want to be consultants as well. So Mary Kay will pay you for sponsoring quality people to become consultants into our company. So just an FYI, if your consultant asked you to watch this video, it's a complete compliment to you because obviously she saw some qualities in you that she thinks might make a great Mary Kay consultant. So whether you decide this is or is not for you, just know that that's a compliment to you, and that maybe if it's not for you, you might hang around with like-minded people and know somebody that you could refer to your consultant. Okay, so what does it take to get started? All right, it's $100. It's $100 to get started, and what do you get for $100? You get this wonderful bag, our Mary Kay Starter Kit, that's got over $400 worth of products and supplies in it for only $100. Okay, you get your mirrors and trays. Just kind of show you quickly here the mirrors and trays that you need. You get your catalogs, the lookbooks, and you also get your miracle set. Hopefully you've maybe tried our skincare before because our skincare is absolutely the best. You get a miracle set, you get foundations, you get color samples, mascara, eye makeup remover, everything that you need to get started for $100. Now, is $100 going to make or break your financial situation? Probably not. It's probably equivalent to a walk through Target or Costco. However, it could change your life. I shudder to think where we would be today if I didn't say yes 16 years ago. In the past 16 years, we've earned the use of 10 free cars. We're currently driving the black 2014 Ford Mustang, which is so much fun. My 3 boys love it. And also in the past 16 years, life has happened. We've grown. I've added 2 more children to our family. We have Frankie. He is the one that was 18 months when I started. And now we have Jack, who is in high school. Frankie's in college. Jack's in high school. And then, yes, we did have a surprise blessing almost 4 years ago. Little Billy will be 4 in December. And then here's my amazing husband, Frank, that was the starter of the whole thing. But the beauty of it all is that I have not missed a minute of my family's growing up, being the room moms, field trips, sporting events, things like that. I never had to ask permission. And I just want to really hope that something here just maybe intrigued you or made you think. And if you'd like a little bit more information, would like to meet me for coffee with your consultant, would like a phone call, anything, I would be happy to do that with you. And please call your consultant right now if you have any questions or would like to get together. I would love to talk to you. And